Alright, I'm working on my 2004 Mazda 3 with the 2.3 liter, and this is a 4F27E transmission, and I'm just going to be showing you how to put the filter on this thing. I've got this out so it gives you a good view of it here. I've already took the pan and everything off. Now I want to stress, make absolutely sure that you have all of your bolts out before you go to prying and pulling on your pan, because you can bend it and it's easy to miss a bolt. So make sure that you get all of your bolts out first, and usually it'll just come right off, no problem. So the first thing here is the new filter, and it's got the O-ring on there. We're just going to put a little dab of clean transmission fluid on that before we pop that into place right there. And it's also got a clip for this little sensor here that goes on the bottom, so we're going to be attaching that as well. So let's go ahead and we're just going to get this into place here. Okay, I forgot to show you this. There's this little locating pin right on the bottom. So you line that right up with that the same time as you're putting this on. So that just locates it. And you see it just snaps right into place there. And now we're just going to fasten this, and it's got a little, you can see this little clip plastic fastener there, and that just holds that right there. So you'll be under the car, so that gives you a good idea of what you have to do. But like I said, the locating pin is down there, and you line that up and just snap that into place at the same time, and then just pop your little sensor back on there. So we're all done with that. I've already cleaned my pan up. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just carefully remove this without getting it into my transmission here. And so right now I'm just going to work on cleaning that up, and I'm just going to be putting some of my ultra gray back on here. It came with a rubber gasket, and I'm not a fan of those. I've put those on in the past, and all the thing ever did was leak, so I don't like those. The only kind I really like is the cork, and I don't have any of those handy. So we're just going to be putting some ultra gray on here when I do the pan, and I'll show you that. And I know that's gonna seal it up, no problems. Okay, we've got the bottom of our surface cleaned up as best we can there, and that's plenty good enough for me. And I've used some brake cleaner. I used a little bit of this as well on the bottom of the transmission there. This pan wasn't too bad. Make sure that you clean up your magnet. You can see right there, and put that back where it goes. Now I've just took my gray RTV and show you how I've went around this thing, and I just really take my time. You got a good 10-15 minutes to work with this stuff, and I've just, I always like to take my time when doing this. Just go all the way around it and make sure that you got it even, that you haven't missed any spots whatsoever, because you sure don't want to be redoing this. So now that we've got all this on here, we're going to go ahead and set this pan into place. Okay, all I've done at this point is we have just barely hand tightened these down. So it's just barely pressed down on there, and I've put every one of them in all the way around. Before I installed those little bolts, I did clean them with some brake cleaner, make sure they were clean and oil free. So we're going to let this set up for a full 24 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll tighten this to about 108 inch-pounds. But we're just going to let it set up for a full 24 hours before we do anything else to it. If you tighten it down, it's just going to squeeze out your silicone and it'll leak. So, and like I said, I don't like the aftermarket seals and gaskets they have, so I would rather, for peace of mind, use this ultra gray. I know I'm not going to have any trouble with it. So anyways, I hope that could help somebody out, and thanks for watching.